shadow of Metropolis. It's very...
Oh, I didn't even notice that that turned on. Oop. Also didn't clip this to my belt. Hang on. Yeah. There we go. What's going on, guys? It is IceLikeCooper88, also known as Steve, and got a few updates, at least for May. And of course, as the title says, I'm gonna play a little bit of LEGO DC Supervillains, but I'm going to be going back through some of the levels and trying to acquire some of the red bricks, maybe some of the bonus characters or extra characters in each level. You know, just get a little bit of content out there and also do something fun for you guys. I am almost actually at the end of the story, or at least the main story, so I'm trying to avoid LexCorp Tower. Sorry, I just ate, so it's like I'm trying to get my throat clear. But yeah, guys, I've been... It's starting to get warmer, and it's starting to get nicer, and it's so very good compared to how winter is. I still have a couple of issues outside of YouTube and Twitch and all that, for those that care, but it's not as prominent. You know, things are starting to work themselves back out, which is good. Trust me, it is a phenomenal godsend to me. Requires a character with super speed. Okay, yeah, that...
You want to do things the hard way? Well, if you insist.
There we go. We'll play as Lex Luthor a little bit. I'm sitting here. I forgot when I loaded it up that it's got Lex Luthor and Superman by default. Also, I do got the 2-time stud multiplier and attract stud, so if you see coins just randomly come to me, that's why. I've been trying to work on stuff. Okay, what can I do? Okay, we got a bunch of races, and I'm not going to be able to go into the Iceberg Lounge yet. By the way, this is the full game map, guys. You got Arkham Asylum and Arkham Woods over here, Amusement Mile, Joker's Hideout, the Central of Gotham, the Botanical Gardens, Ace Chemical and whatnot, Iceberg Lounge, Wayne Manor, Metropolis, and there's the Daily Planet right there. Daily Planet, Star Labs, LexCorp, and I forget any other prominent buildings. Oh yeah, the Hall of Justice, which leads up to the Watchtower. Let me change the map layer. Got the Watchtower there. And of course, it can't be shown, but there's also the planet Apocalypse, which they mentioned, so you can run around Apocalypse as well. Smallville. And of course, Bell Rev and the Hall of Doom. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. And they also have released story packs based around Shazam and Aquaman, both movies. They're going to do a pack for Young Justice, and they also just released one for Batman: Mask of the Phantasm, or at least a level that coincides with that from Batman the Animated Series. So I like how every Marvel and DC game that they build and build. Oh, I'm sitting here rambling, and I'm supposed to be giving out updates for May. Sorry, I've been playing this game a lot, and I've been replaying a lot of the other LEGO games that I have, like the LEGO Marvel games and whatnot. just because they keep me calm, they relax me, and they're very easy to play and they're fun. I also got Harry Potter and the Jurassic Park one as well, since they were having a big Lego sale, and Lego City Undercover, if you guys ever want to see me play a little bit of that. But anyway, updates for May. Good news is I managed to, because I'm part of one of the adults with autism groups on Facebook, I was asking around, you know, if there were any, like, decent charities that would, you know, be nice to help, you know, not only spread for autism awareness, but also for, you know, mental health. Like, if anybody had any mental health related charities. And sorry guys, I got directly in the line of my fan. Let me pull this up, because I had a few listed and I saved it on my phone. Where was it? Where was it? Ah, there we go. So since we're still in April, which is Autism Awareness Month, here are some autism awareness advocacy things, talking about, you know, the facts for Autism Speaks and how Autism Speaks actually, as an organization, has not really done a good job of spreading awareness. They've actually tried to push the stigmas for autistic people. It's starting to come out more and more that, you know, much like Susan G. Komen, that there are some execs and board members that are kind of taking money for the donations, and that none of it really goes to help families and other people. But here are some organizations that do help with people on the spectrum. The Autistic Self-Advocacy Network, the ASAN. They provide support and community and public policy advocacy by and for people on the spectrum. You can go to autisticadvocacy.org. That is their website. Another one is Autistic Women and Non-Binary Network, or AWN. Seeks to share information which works to build acceptance and understanding of disability while dispelling stereotypes and misinformation which perpetrate unnecessary fears surrounding an autism diagnosis. Their website is awnnetwork.org, all together, all one word. And the Self-Advocates Becoming Empowered, which is SABE, SABE, works to ensure that people with disabilities are treated as equals and are given the same decisions, choices, rights, responsibilities, opportunities, and chance to speak up to empower themselves as everybody else. So basically they're a general advocacy group, which that one I really love. And it's SABEUSA.org, because this one is actually a UK-based, you know, this one, the Self-Advocates Becoming Empowered, is actually, I think they have a UK branch, but they're more so, they have a division in the US, and they were posting more for like people that work or live in the US. So yeah, there's three organizations right there. I'd have to dig through my phone because I need to clear it out, but those are at least three advocacy places that you guys can look at, donate to, or, you know, spread awareness to and let people know, especially if they're on the spectrum or you have loved ones, you know, like, hey, you know, like, here's an organization that may be able to help you or that you can recommend to other people. So, you know, that's a pleasant surprise. I almost forgot about that. I'm like, yeah, we're in April, it's Autism Awareness Month, and I'm like, did I save any information for that? So there you go, three organizations that you guys can donate to or spread awareness for to help those on the spectrum. So I did my good deed for the day. But as far as May, guys, I still have Town of Light. I still have, I forget how to pronounce it, but it starts with an A. But that's probably going to be the first game that I play. It's going to be a very sad game because that game, it's a no dialogue narrative, at least if I remember correctly, and you're playing a boyfriend or husband who is trying to clear out the apartment of you and your girlfriend slash wife. And it deals very heavily with themes of depression. Possibly, just to warn people, there will be a lot of triggering material probably in that game because it deals with depression and trauma and possibly suicide. So I'm just going to get that part out of there. Yeah, the first game may have a lot of trigger points, so if you guys don't want to see it, I just want to warn you ahead of time, before the month of April gets here. Or not the month of April, but the month of May. I swear I drank my coffee too fast and now I'm hyped up and caffeinated. I'm not speaking straight. But I definitely want to warn you guys of that, because I know it's going to trigger certain points with me, but the reason that I want to play these is because A, it's relatable, B, you guys will see a different side of me, as far as, because during the month of May I will talk about a lot of my own stuff, get very personable with you guys, which a lot of people say you shouldn't get too personable online, but I wear my scars on my sleeve. I've been through a lot, when I was a kid, and I've been through a lot now as an adult, and I've had a lot of opportunities to grow and learn. And contrary to popular belief, games like that are healing. They're healing in the fact that, they show me that I have come a long way, and I think through using a lot of these types of games and talking about my own experiences, I want it to be something where we, as a streamer slash entertainer slash whatever you want to classify me as, that we kind of get closer and you guys get to kind of see beyond the veil of kind of who I am as a person and why I feel so strongly about these things and why I want to do these things and why it is so important that I do these things. Makes a lot of sense. Town of Light will probably be the one that'll hurt me the most because, you're playing a character in the late 50s, early 60s, maybe 70s, who's committed to an insane asylum. And, because of her depression and finding love and experiencing loss from love and etc. or so forth, and that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt me quite a bit. I don't know if I'll get around to Unfinished Swan, because that was a game I originally wanted to play next, but then when I looked at the themes of it, I'm like, that will be something interesting. It will be kind of annoying because, you have to paint an entire white background to find your path, but the story narrative kind of makes sense. Playing an orphan boy who, after his mother tragically passed away, all he has left to remember her is her unfinished painting, and her unfinished painting is that of a black swan. And through this boy's imagination, or this alternate fantasy world, you complete that painting for her, but you also, along your way, you discover so many things about that game, about this character, their mother, etc. I don't know if I'll do Bound. Bound is kind of one that I'm on the fence about, but I may do Bound because Bound kind of ties into trauma and depression. I know that sounds cliche that I'm picking games that have such heavy themes, but it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I think it's just great to have a variety of games and have different games that touch upon the same subject but from a different angle. So I tried. I really did. I tried to not only get a lot of games that I thought would be good for next month, but games that, if I really wanted to, I could replay them in my own time, and it would show me something different than what you guys would see. So it's a matter of perspective. just a matter of perspective. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice... Sorry, I had to, alright? Don't judge me. I did that when I first started playing the game and my mother gave me a weird look. She's like, seriously? I said, yeah. I said, I had to. I had to. Yeah, I picked a lot of decent games, and I do hope that you guys like a lot of the games come next month, and I do really hope that you guys, that you stick with me on it, and that I hope that you guys, you know, really enjoy the content, and I really do hope that you guys, you know, get something from it, conquer a lot of your fears, or be very gently coerced to face a lot of the trauma and stuff that a lot of you guys have went through in your lives that you just kind of bury. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I mean, everybody's got to heal in their own way. You know, Lord knows I had to heal in my own way as well. But I also feel like as human beings we bury our emotions too much. And that's not always a good thing. You know, you kind of have to heal. You kind of have to look at every situation and really kind of be like, well, you know, it happened, but I need to, you know, I need to get past this. I need to get through this. You know, so that, you know, I can move on with my life and be, you know, and be happier. I don't know. I'm trying not to be insensitive sounding when I'm talking about this, but, you know, just know that I am saying it with the deepest of sympathy, but I'm also trying to be aware that, you know, I tend to be very bluntly honest, which a lot of people have told me that is not always a good thing in certain situations. So, but yeah, I mean, I got the game saved around, guys. I'm just trying to bide my time, play whatever games I can, and I'm trying to prep for all that stuff.
Power.
And I'm also,
And a moral compass.
you know, I've gotten a few suggestions for organizations, you know, mental health wise. So there are a couple of different organizations. Obviously, you know, Suicide Hotline of America is going to be one of them. You know, I'm trying to think of another one somebody recommended to me, but obviously, you know, for those of y'all that live, you know, across the pond, I am looking at, you know, UK-based ones as well. I just have to, I have to figure out, like, not so much the timing, what am I trying to say? Not the timing, but I'm trying to figure out the lineup. There we go. I'm trying to figure out the lineup in my head of how I want to, you know, write each of these down. Some have told me to just stick with one or two, but I kind of want to I kind of figure the more organizations that I put out there, like actual organizations that, you know, are helpful to people, the more, like, awareness and options I give to people. Like, that's just kind of the way I want to present myself. I want to present myself as somebody who is trying to I don't know. Take that however you will, guys, but I'm... Okay, so let's... Ring of Fire and Fire Final Battle, Savannah Escape. They should be releasing the second episode. I want to say in a little while, after the movie's been out for a while, and then of course Mask of Phantasm. New Kid on the Block, let's see. Oh, no. Fight at the museum. Getting trouble. Gridlocked. By the way, there is a lot of... there is a lot of... like, cool content in here, guys. Like, there's a lot of villains that you guys think wouldn't be in the game that actually are. Okay, there we go. The Hall of Justice. Going to free play here. We're gonna hunt a couple of red bricks.
Uh-huh. Really? Yes, thank you. Clark Kent, where on earth have you been? On another planet? It's just a phrase, Clark. Are you okay? Are you sick? Why do I sound worried?
Jimmy Olsen
because
brought in a crocodile.
And there are suspicious heroes flying around, and an alien planet in the sky that's home to a villain who wants to conquer Earth. That's why. Superman told you I need to meet him where?
Too bad you can't skip these right away, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, they're talking about,
Clark
like,
is back
in the
for 5
story
minutes,
how
and he's got us a scoop
Apocalypse
already.
got
Let's go.
accidentally brought
That was
closer
Clark?
to Earth.
Where's he been? Something about dinosaurs on an island. I think he's still got a fever, or he's been watching too many movies. Let's go.
Yeah, they got various packs other than these characters. All these right here, like the Lego Movie 2 thing, apparently they were giving these out to people, these 4 characters, because, you know, they're celebrating Lego Movie 2, so they gave people 4 extra characters from that movie, which is Alfred, Batman, Green Lantern, and Harley Quinn. And then you got the, you know, DC TV heroes, which is, you know, Legends of Tomorrow's Adam, you know, Brandon Roth's character, you know, Brandon Roth's version of Ray Palmer, Black Lightning, Flash, Arrow, Mr. Terrific from Arrow, Supergirl, Vibe, and then you go to the villains pack, which has Indigo from Supergirl, Prometheus from Arrow, Rain from Supergirl, Vandal Savage, Vigilante, Zoom, and then you go into Justice League Dark, which is Deadman, Constantine, the Spectre, Etrigan, and Zatanna. Oh, and Swamp Thing. I can't believe I forgot Swamp Thing. And then, of course, here's, you know, all the Aquaman movie characters. And then you lead to the DC Cinematic Universe pack, which is essentially the Justice League characters and the movie version of Deathstroke that we saw temporarily. And then, of course, the Shazam pack. Oh, that's kind of... I just spoiled a big part of the movie there by accident. Yes, Freddie Freeman does get his powers. I won't say how, though. I'm pretty sure it's obvious, and you guys will probably point it out in the movie, but still, I like that. It was kind of cool. And of course, yes, the 7 deadly enemies of man, or sins, are going to be in that movie. They were terrifying. Anybody who hasn't seen the movie yet and is watching this first, or is going to see the movie and you're watching this first, not my fault, like I said. I did not mean to do that. But, yeah, the 7 deadly sins were terrifying. So, you've got Envy at the top there in green, Gluttony, Pride, who is very much like a winged demon creature, and then Wrath, who is the biggest one. And then, of course, we've got the Mask of the Phantasm pack. Captain Clown. Yeah, there's a bunch of villains in this game. Like if you love the like if you've played a lot of the Lego DC games, you'll love this one because they definitely expound upon a lot of stuff. But what makes this even better is the fact that when they do it, obviously they added Justice League characters, but they added a lot of villains in here. Like, obviously Joker, Lex Luthor, Black Adam, you know, like, all the various villains that we know, Captain Cold, Heatwave, Cheetah, Ares.
No doubt this is something that requires enhanced abilities.
Mirror Master. And yes, and by the way, this is actually Ryan Choi's Adam. So it's like you got TV Brandon Roth's Ray Palmer, you got Ryan Choi's Adam, and then you've got the Earth 3 villain Automata. So it's like you got 3 shrinking characters. But you got Black Adam, you got Black Manta, Captain Boomerang, Catwoman, the Penguin, Captain Cold, Eclipso, Silver Banshee, Bizarro, Malcolm Merlin, or Black Arrow. A lot of the Rogues members like like I said, you know, Mirror Master, Heatwave, Golden Glider. Like, they did a good job with this game of including DC villains that a lot of people may or may not know about. Clayface, Killer Croc, Deadshot, where's some others? King Shark. King Shark is another one. The Riddler, Gorilla Grodd, Reverse Flash, Felix Faust, Killer Frost, Livewire, I forgot about Livewire, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, Sinestro, Atrocitus, Solomon Grundy, Two-Face. Like, there's a pretty good selection of villains. A lot of them are Batman-based, but not all of them are all that bad. The Eradicator, Cyborg, Superman, I'm sure is in here somewhere. Parasite's another one, so it's like they got a pretty good list of villains in here. Also, I'm still not, because I know it's part of the DC Rebirth, I'm still not feeling the whole, like, Lex Luthor in a power suit thing. Like, I'm really not.
Let the hunt begin.
Okay, I guess I don't got a choice.
What?
And yes, it is the Scottish version of Mirror Master.
Expectations.
Yeah, it is the Scottish version of the Mirror Master. So, something for y'all to be interested in. Ooh. There we go. And there's that.
All right, losers. Let's get this done right.
Ah, come on, really? 1 out of 5. Anyway, I should have known.
I won't rest until the world sees things for the way they really are.
And what is that, Lex? Yeah, guys, I am... like I said, I'm getting a lot of this stuff prepped for next month, but I'm also trying to be consistent. You know, like I said, I'm working. You know, trying to get work done, trying to find the balance and everything. You know, I've been working on a lot of stuff outside, you know, of YouTube and such. But I've mainly been trying to play a lot of different games lately. There we go. Up here. Okay, so I need a Sonic character.
The professor is here, so let the teaching begin. Yet more proof that only I deserve to be the one true speedster.
Okay, you know what? I'm not even mad at that. Not even mad at that, honestly. I always hate the Speed Force challenges. That's why, because I keep running into everything. Because, like, the more stuff you collect, the faster it goes. Sometimes you're just not quick enough to get out of the way of these things. It's also nauseating. I'm losing coins. There we go. Okay, I think that's good for that. I just wanted to get the red brick. Okay. Ooh. Nice little conjointed pop. Sorry, popped my back. Skip all this.
We must act quickly and recover the rookie. Sending Apocalypse back won't do much good if Darkseid completes his anti-life equation.
True. I just hope we can reach them in time.
Okay, so Gridlock, Apocalypse, wow. Do you think it's Owl over? And Steppenwolf surprise. Okay, so Wayne Tower.
I knew it! We knew it, Jimmy. Our sleuthing paid off, and those slime syndicate bozos are gone for good. After all they put us through, justice is finally served!
Yeah!
With the League back in action, it won't be long until Darkseid and his planet are sent back across the universe, too. We know what he's after, so now it's just a matter of time.
But isn't he way more powerful than the crime syndicate?
Batman doesn't seem to be too fazed by the idea of fighting this guy, and he's not even got any superpowers. Don't tell him I said that.
Look out!
I don't know why that makes me laugh.
There you are.
Hey, look out.
No doubt this is something that requires enhanced abilities.
Let me pause this for just a second, guys. I do want to talk about, just for a second, and then we'll go back to this, and then this will probably be the, since this is the last story episode that I did, we'll just get this red brick and we'll call it a video. But I did want to I did want to talk. I do got to admit, it's not bad. It's really not bad to me that what's the word I'm looking for? It's not really bad for me to like actually look at this, like look at everything that I'm doing going into next month and trying to start doing videos, or at least doing some kind of videos. I'm not saying it'll be consistent, probably will never be consistent. I don't know. It's just very crazy that this year has gone by that fast. It's just kind of crazy that I'm looking at all of the things that have gone on the last few months, and some of them good, and then some of them really bad, and then some of them I'm just kind of in between on. I'm like,
Grodd has arrived to make a new world, a better world.
but I mean, it is what it is. It's not completely bad.
Anyone needs something invented?
Like, yeah, Ryan Choi. Because I kept wondering, I'm like, who is that? So, that to me is pretty cool.
What kind of super genius would I be if I can't use this?
Okay, that's cool. Let's
put a few smiles on some faces, shall we?
Well, that wasn't what I was hoping for, but okay. I'll switch to Supergirl. Uh-oh. Oh dear. And there it goes.
Am I supposed to be threatened by the likes of you? Please.
Oh, you gotta love Clancy Brown. Okay, so let's switch. Yeah, we'll switch to
Time to
Deadshot.
get to work.
epic leap. Yeah, I'm excited to see. Whoop. Pull this out. You know what? I gotta do this as the Joker. Anyway.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Perhaps this is another clue.
I don't know why that's funnier than it should be to me. There we go.
I found something. And it doesn't even require an import license. Yeah, it'll be interesting going into the next month or so, like how everything's gonna work. I'm sure it'll be fine. I know it'll be fine, but I'm just really curious as to how everything's gonna work out scheduling-wise. Although I have a feeling
Killer Frost. Here's
it'll
some
work
chills
out
down
for
the
best.
spines with my hand.
Ah, there we go. Ooh, is that Batwoman? That is Batwoman.
My research into finding valuable items in seemingly implausible locations is going well.
Sweet. Ow. That's crazy. I was one away from completing the full set. Demolition mode. Ow. But anyway, yeah, it'll be interesting next month.
We must act quickly and recover the rookie. Sending Apocalypse back won't do much good if Darkseid completes his anti-life equation.
True. I just hope we can reach them in time.
Oh, where is the elevator? Oh, there it is. I was about to say, where's the elevator? There we go. Okay, let's see what goodies we got from the 2 red bricks. Good grief, I'm getting a lot of studs there. Paint splatter, pew pew, I'll get all these. Fast interactions. Helium mode. I like that. Gold brick detector. Ah, I didn't find. I was hoping to find like +4 or something. I need. If I can get +4, I can start buying all the characters. Well, that sucked. I just love how Lex like floats around like he. Oh well. Okay, so that's pretty well documented. That's pretty well done. Okay, so recap before I close out here, guys. I still got the games downloaded for May, guys, and I'm still going to be looking at a couple of different things. And there's the train right on cue. So, guys, got everything for May. Still got the games, getting everything set up. Everything's, all good, all hunky-dory. It's doing what it needs to do. I'll try to look up more organizations if I can. I still got at least another week or two. So with that being said, guys, and I also hope that you enjoyed this playthrough of DC Supervillains and me just goofing around for a bit. But guys, take care, have a good one, and there goes the train. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to look that company up. I just saw the company for the train. But anyway, take care, guys. Have a good one. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. And guys, the next time that you see me, hopefully it will be in May or maybe the end of this week. I don't know. May be the most consistent streaming and or video scheduling that you'll see. But I'll try to make the most of it. We'll we'll try to do something good, something positive. It'll be for a very good cause as well, guys. We will be, we'll be doing stuff for a good cause as well. We'll be trying to, help organizations that want to help others, with depression, mental illness, etc. Because I've been wanting to do something like that for a while, and I feel like it's just something good, something good that will, lift even my spirits, because, I've been because I'm not gonna lie, there have been a lot of times where I've been feeling underappreciated, or I feel like I'm not contributing enough, and like sending enough good vibes. So I feel like next month will more than fill that quota, and I feel like I'm doing something productive. So I feel very strongly about it. I'm gonna see if I can make it work. I know I'm gonna make it work, but it's just to what extent I'm curious about. But take care, guys. Have a good one. Be good to each other. Make sure, if you didn't hear the organizations that I brought up at the beginning of the video, just scroll back to the beginning, for when I started bringing up, the autism awareness. At least like three of the websites that will help spread autism awareness, and are actual, like, organizations that'll help people with, special needs and on the spectrum and whatnot. But I've went on enough, guys. Take care. Have a good one. And I will see you all in the next one. And you know what? Happy Mother's Day as well. I can't remember if that's today or if that's tomorrow. Let me actually check the calendar real quick. Oh no, Mother's Day is May 12th. I had the correct day, I just didn't have the correct month. Okay, I'll have to remember that, because I couldn't remember if Mother's Day was today or the next month, or I don't know, time just runs by together. I'm just going to get off of here, because you guys know how I am. I'm going to keep rambling. So take care, have a good one. As always, I will see you guys in the next one. Yada yada yada. You guys know the drill. You guys are good. I like you guys. You guys are cool.